Okay guys, I've got a video here, new video to share with you. This is going to be pretty close, I think, to the final product on our drop down landing lights for the OA-1K that Legend Hobbies is come out with. I can of course still make any kind of adjustments to this that we need to make once you guys get your hands on it and start working with it a little bit. But as far as the geometry and everything, I think I've got a good setup here. Let me see if I can show you exactly what we have here. This is the way the servo and the drop down are positioned. I'm going to go ahead and rotate it a couple of times while you're watching so you can see how it's working. I've used a little SG90 9-gram servo, and it has more than enough power to drop the cup. Now you'll see that the movement of the servo is slowed somewhat to give a more scale look to the action of the light. Let me turn it around here and let you see. The cup has got one of the LED reflectors in it that I sell, and of course you can't really see it, but it's off. Let me see if I can take a video from this angle. Yeah, you can see how it's working. I have it connected. This is the circuit board that does all the work. This takes the signal from the receiver and toggles the cup, moves the servo to move the cup up and down, and turns the light on and off. This second output here is for the second light on the other wing. I have two outputs coming from the board for the lights because each light needs a current limiting resistor. So there's two cables for the lights. Now the servo output, there's only one of them, but all you got to do is put a regular servo Y, and it will drive two servos just as well as it will drive one. And this is one of the servo testers I make that I'm using to produce the RC signal so that I don't have to have a transmitter and a receiver. I'm going to send these to you guys with the servos already installed, ready to go. And I think I'm going to offer a version of this that will allow the use of a different servo. But if we're going to make these available for the OA-1K, there's no reason why we can't just go ahead and supply it with the servo. And I've adjusted the programming so that the cup comes all the way flush and it comes all the way down to a 90-degree angle, and there's no servo binding. Now if you use a different servo, there might be some need to change that, so I'm thinking about adjusting the programming on this controller so that you can maybe use your endpoint adjustment in the radio to set the values that are in this circuit, and then transfer them to the servo once you put the drop down cup in the circuit. But for now, I'm just going to send them to you ready to go. I have this is a 30-inch cable connected to the light output using a JST connector, and then the servo cable is just connected directly to the light. I'll go ahead and send you a 36-inch servo extension with that too. And Thomas, if you want to just make this a complete unit, then I'll include the cables and the servo extension and everything a customer needs. And I've designed the mount of the thing in such a way that all you'll have to have is a couple of hardwood rails in the plane, and I'll give you the dimensions between these two side rails here and here. I think it's 43 millimeter, but I'll check it. And between here and here, and all a customer will have to do is locate the rails in the plane and cut an opening, and then you got holes here that you can mount it. and could be glued in too. You can screw it and glue it in, whatever the modeler wants to do. And of course we can make changes to all that as the guys install them on the planes they have. But anyway, let you see a couple more. See if I can rotate this up a little bit so I can give you a better look at it. Let you see a couple more rotations of the cup and see how it works. There's no binding. I've cycled this thing probably 100 times since I got it working, got it lined up and everything. It's a little trickier. This 3D printing is quite a challenge when it comes to something like this, but I'm happy with the way this one's working and the geometry on it, and I think it'll be a good addition. So I'm going to upload this to YouTube and send you the link, and then Thomas, you let me know where you want me to send these. I'll have 3 completed units ready to go out Monday. You let me know where you want me to send them, and I'll get them out. Thanks, guys.